Okay. Words just can't quite explain what just happened. You're just gonna have to watch the video. You're gonna like this.
Yeah, cheers with the crayfish!
Hello everybody, welcome to 2025. This is Adventure Squires and it's been a long time since I put a video up. I'm sorry about that. I have had a couple of attempts, but well, things just haven't gone right and I've only fished for 3 hours in 6 or 7 weeks now. So we're at the reef. Check this out. It's spectacular. Conditions are terrific, even though we came through a very large storm coming out. We actually came through 20-25 knots of horror, and then we got on the other side of the storm, and now it's beautiful. It's like an oil slick pond out here, so let's see how we go. You see I haven't got a beard, it means we're diving. I've got Casey. Say hey, Casey.
G'day.
And Jax, the boys from up at Chili Beach. We're spearfishing predominantly today, but on the way back, if the wind persists and lets us do it, we'll do some drifts and hopefully get some big red emperor and any guy on the way home too. Anyway, stay tuned. I'm gonna get ready and let's see how many trout, crayfish or anything else that's in there. All right, let's do it. So I'm still getting ready and Casey just went down just over this side and Jax on the other side just went down as well. Usually when they go down the bommy, they're probably coming back up with something. So let's just video out here for a second and we'll just see whether, wait for someone to pop up. I got a feeling we might be coming up with a trout straight away. Hoping. Oh, Jax, what do you got?
Most trout I've ever seen.
Yeah, how many trout are down there?
What?
Did you get a trout?
No, I missed.
Oh, you missed one? He had a shot and missed. Do you see one?
No.
How many trout are down there,
I
Jax?
dove down, I saw like 5.
All right, they're up there. Casey, go. Jax found the trout, but he missed. He's only shooting a, what is that, a 750 or a 900, that spear gun, Jax?
900.
It's a 900, so he's got the little spear gun. It's a little bit harder to shoot fish in clear water with small spear guns, but that's basically what he can use at the moment. So Casey's going to go down with the 1200 now, and hopefully he hasn't spooked those trout. I'll get back to you when he goes down and start putting on gear for myself. I want to get in there. Casey just went down again. I've got my wetsuit and my weight belt on now, so I'm getting close to getting in there with him. Let's see what he's got. Down there for a while. There's Jax hovering on the water over the top of him. It's always safe to have someone watching your back when you go down. How'd you go, Casey? Was there anything down there or?
Nah, it ripped off. I just shot one, but it ripped off.
Oh, a good one too?
It went straight through it.
Oh no, all right. Bad shot, so he just shot one and the spear's ripped out. I need to get in there and video this. All right, finally I'm going in. I think the boys are scared all the trout away, but let's see if I can find one. There you go, first trout for the trip. He's only just legal, he's 39, so he still gets to go in the icebox. But yeah, Casey was right, they're very close to only just down there, but 39 centimeters, so that's still a legal fish. He's coming home, woohoo. And just have a look at this, guys. We thought we'd got past the storm, but let me just get that GoPro out there. Oh, Let's turn this off. I got the stuff. Sorry, GoPro strap. It was caught on the camera, on the sounder. But anyway, have a look at this. This is what's about to hit us. You can see how dark that is. That's the storm we came through. It's still coming for us, so we're trying to get as much diving as we can in now. Hopefully the sun will come up and burn it off a little bit, but we'll see how bad that storm gets. Looking at it now, and it's starting to give us a fair bit of wind again, and it's looking black. So let's see how many we can get before we get hit by the storm. Alrighty, so we've just gone from a oil slick, beautiful ocean to the storm's about to get us. So I'll show you out here. You can't really tell on the camera, but it's really windy. The storm's just there. It's about to get rough. So what we're going to do is just slowly go inside the lagoon, trying to get a little bit more shelter, and hopefully this storm will ride out pretty quickly. Otherwise it's another bust fishing trip. Alright, let's go. Okay, decisions have been made. We're heading into the lagoon now, trying to get a bit of shelter. Oh, sorry, trying to dodge this waves come through the windscreen. All I'm doing is I'm leaving the nose just up a little bit, just so I can punch into these wind chop. You have a look behind the boat, you'll probably see that it's the GoPro doesn't pick it up at all, but it is rough. Go have to look out here. Anyway, we're finding shelter. It's pretty rough now. There's very grateful for the clears, because it is very rough at the moment. Thinking we might miss the worst of this storm, but so when she goes past, hopefully these big wind squalls will go away and we'll get back in there again. But in the meantime, check this out. We're traveling at 12 kilometers an hour and we're copping that kind of beating right now. So even though the GoPro doesn't show how rough it is, but yeah, it'd be a good, what do you reckon, 35, 40 knots? Yeah, it's much stronger than your average afternoon 30 knot northerly.
And we're sheltered on the reef.
We're sheltered on the reef, thank goodness, but it'd be 40. Oh, jeez. Oh. It'd be 40 plus knots now. It's very windy. Anyway, I'm gonna put this down and keep driving and ride this out. So bad news for the reef. It got really rough. Like, we had to get the camera gear inside the cabin. We had to go with driving into the swell, and we end up swamping the boat 3 times. We had to put the bilge pump on and drain it out, and it got really rough out there. So we've had to go for Operation Run and Hide, which is lucky with the wind angle from the wind squalls from the storm. We had a good angle that we could escape it and get to the islands safely. So we've just done a 30-kilometer run to the islands. So this is now our background. We've still got storms all around us, but we've got shelter now, so it's a lot safer. We made the grown-up decision to run and hide. The boys are already in the water, so I'm going to jump in with them. I chuck this GoPro on, and let's see if we can make this trip a little bit better than what it already has been. All right, let's get in the water. All right, not the reef, but still looks good. Clarity looks good. Everything looks good. Let's jump in and see what you guys think. Woohoo! Alrighty, here's another trout. I missed 2 monsters out there. My shot is not great today, but here you go. There's another coral trout. He'll be going straight into the icebox. He's not measured, but about 45-ish, I'd say. He's not... It's actually a good eating size trout, that one. Put him in the icebox and let's go get another one. Hopefully my shot gets a bit better. Wow. I don't even know if I'm going to show you those two that I missed because they were almost point blank, and I'll show you. I missed them. That was on me. All right, let's get back in the water. Alrighty, another fish. This one's not a coral trout. This one's actually some sort of gropery. Oh, I forget the name. I have caught them. I have looked them up. I just can't remember the name. So in the, I'll put a little bit of writing under the screen here and let you know what it is. I just got to work out what he is. I forget the name, but anyway, he's not too bad. I've already bled him in the water. I'm just gonna see if you can see him a little bit, but yeah, beautiful fish. They're almost shaped like a coral trout, but I'm sure it's some sort of groper or some sort of cod. I'll find out. I'll let you know. Anyway, get back in the water. Sorry to you guys that like your line fishing. It just got too rough out there, and line fishing just didn't become possible today, unless we're doing the shallows. But unfortunately, we're just gonna have to stay here and hit the shallows where we're sheltered behind the islands. I'm not upset with this idea. All right, let's see how much we can get in that icebox. We've just come into the shallows, and Casey reckons he's found about 5 crayfish sitting under a rock ledge in this cave. So we're going to head in with a little cray puncher now and see if there's any legal ones. It's pretty exciting. Good work, Casey. If we're still there. Got me excited. All right, let's go in. Definitely saw one just then.
I reckon come back later and they might be out again. Hey, they were all sitting out in the open.
Were they?
I reckon, yeah, try this way because I've just got one out the front there. I reckon there's heaps in here. Hey, you need a torch, bud.
Yeah, you can't see much. There's a wild cave. Yeah. Have you been in here yet? Whoa, it's a little bit hard for water movement, but it's a wild cave. There are crayfish everywhere.
Yeah.
All right, I just saw there's at least 4 or 5 I just saw. Probably can't get on camera yet, but
This spot is insane.
wow, there are some crays in here. All right, I'm going in to see if I can get one. Oh, did it? Oh, that's crazy. There are so many. Whoa. Might go down and try with my hands since the gun didn't work. Wild. Just wild. A little bit dangerous. It's only a couple of places where you can get air. Wow. A little bit dangerous. There's only a couple of places you can get air.
Yeah.
I had to look for a pocket to get some air just then. Oh, I hit one, but the spear bounced off.
Oh, did you miss it?
But yeah, I missed. I had a shot and just spear bounced off. But it's
Fucking everywhere.
bad. Yeah, there's so many. I'm going to try and get one by hand, eh?
That's how I got the last one.
Yeah.
If they do slip, they get right up in there, eh?
Yeah. I'll have a look. Left my gun behind. That's a bit dangerous. That is a bit dangerous. I can get back to my gun now. Whoa. Mate, I've just lost my gun. Damn. Oh, it's all stirred up in there and everything, guys. Alright, going back under, have another look, but starting to crayfish. Here you go. There's a cray. There is a cray. Going back under. Gotta try and find my gun. I had to drop my gun to chase this fella. So my gun's under there somewhere now.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, I'm gonna get back under. It's a little bit murked up. When it clears up, we'll go back in again. So I'm gonna go under and get my gun and take this back. That's a legal cray.
That's a full dive for that.
That's cool. Just make sure you don't lose oxygen. Look out, look out. Oh.
Oh, that just popped up there.
Is he alright? Can't see him. I might, I'm gonna go back under.
Yeah.
And I'll grab my gun and come back out the other side. It's actually so murky now, I can't find my way out. I might have to go back out the way I just came and go around. I hope Casey found his way out. We'll go.
Jack
He's right out the other side. It's getting a bit murky and hard to see. I'd say so. I hope he's coming back around. It's getting a bit murky and dangerous in there. You can't see where you're coming out. I've got a crayfish, legal one here. We should come back in when it clears up.
Yeah.
Let it clear up and then come back in.
Can you just duck around?
Yeah, I'll duck around and see if I can find him, yeah. Yeah, he's come around this side, Casey. We've got him. Alright, that's pretty interesting, hey? Just gonna impale this. Well, I couldn't shoot one, so there were bigger ones there. It was hard because there were just antennas everywhere and I didn't know where to shoot. They were just, yeah, it was a bit difficult. And my gun, I did hit one, but it just bounced off. Anyway, I got this one. Put him out of his misery. You can pull this one out.
There's another one here out that you could get with that cray puncher. Right up the back.
Hold up, I'm hitting with my hand. Got in my hand again. Oh no! Eggs.
Yeah, that's really buried.
There you go, guys. He has to go back. Lobster, eggs. Oh, that's so disappointing. Back in the water. Breed us some more. Oh, I'll just go back under.
It's fucking nuts.
There's heaps more in there.
Yeah, I know, that's what I said. There's nuts.
This is just crazy how many crays are here.
Do you want to poke your head around, see if there's some more, like
Just-
let this settle down?
Just let me go under one more time because I know there's another one. And then I'll come back out and we'll go keep exploring. That was just wild. It's a little bit hard inside that cave. The water was constantly flowing through. It was hard to move around. It was hard to find places to get air in a few places. But there are so many crayfish in there. We're gonna let it just let it settle, and we'll go back in a little bit later and have another look. Casey's coming back to the boat right now. He's got another one. Let's have a look what you got there, Casey. Catch him by hand, didn't shoot him?
Didn't shoot it, caught it on my head.
Oh, yes. I just gotta turn this off for a sec, guys. I get this crayfish on him. He'll probably shoot me if I drop it. Alright, here's go. This one's still alive. I've got to put this one out of its misery in a second, but here's go, guys. Look at this. Crayfish. Beautiful. Yummo. There was so many in that cave. Like they're not big crayfish by any means, but they are definitely legal. Let me see if I can get that camera a little bit better. It's sort of on an angle. Let's go up here like this. Bit hard. I don't have a mount in this boat, so. Oh no, there we go. Here we go. Here we go. There you go, guys. Crayfish. They're only just legals. They're not huge, but not bad at all. There'd be another 20 or 30 in that cave, hey? When it the murk settles in there, we'll head back in and get another one. In saying that, I just heard the boys behind me. They might have another one already. I'm getting these in the icebox and going back for some more. Whoa, crayfish and trout now. It's been a good day. All right, guys, I've just found a really big crayfish this time. It's not one of those just legals. This is the real deal. I've got my little 500mm cray puncher. I've really loaded that as my backup gun whilst I'm diving. Let's go down and see if I can get him. Woohoo! It's a good cray. There we go. Not a bad cray at all. Better get this bad boy back to the boat. Oh, it's coming into a great day. Thunderstorm on the reef, swamped. Had to run for the islands, and look at that. 3 crayfish, 2 trout, and a whatever the other fish is called. But we're having a good day. All right, better get back to the boat. All right, here's another crayfish, guys. You see, when I was shooting that one just then, hopefully the camera is actually facing the right way, which we'll find out when I go home and edit all these videos. But you'll see how the antennas move like that in the water. When you're trying to shoot them with a cray gun, if the tip of their antenna touches the tip of your gun, they will just shoot back into the cave and you won't see them again. So the idea is to get them to turn on their side and get them a little bit more inquisitive so they can come out. So I recommend, if you do find crayfish like this, don't rush your shots, because you need to get a good shot to impact the side of the shell. And if they get spooked, they'll just go straight back into that cave. So anyway, that's 3 crayfish. Let's get back in the water, and probably time to get another fish, I think. The boys have probably got one. All right, I'm getting back in. That was awesome! Oh yes, yes! Oh, that's a cracker, Jax! Give me 5! By hand, didn't even shoot him! Woo! God. Hey, I'm just going to go under and have a look at the camera. That's awesome, Jax. Stonking cray, dude. By hand. Love it. Well, that was cool stuff. Jax catches his first crayfish by hand, all on camera. Fingers crossed my camera angles are good this time, but here we go. Here's the glamour shot for Jax. Look at that. By hand. You don't even need a gun, Jax. How's that? That's awesome. That is so cool. We're about to go back into that cave. We're hoping it's actually cleared up a bit now, so we can head back in. And are you going to take a gun, Casey, or are you just going to go by hand as well?
I think I might just go by hand.
Yeah, I want one by hand now. Let's go do that. All right, get this off. We're going to get this crayfish in the icebox, and we're going to go back into that cave. Come on, hopefully they're all still there. Alright guys, I'm heading back into that cave where all those crayfish were earlier. Hoping they're still there. We should have cleared up by now, but let's go and have a look. This is very exciting. Alright, nothing in the first room. Alright, who's going? Let's go. Do you go first, Casey? If we can all not scare them and try and get 3 of us in there to grab, give it a go. Alright, here we go, guys. Into the dark room. Crayfish by hand! Woohoo! Yes, that's so exciting! Alright, let's see if the boys can come out with one now. I'll just wait here and we'll see if the boys come out with a crayfish each as well. We'll just keep on rolling. I'll just sit here. It's quite pleasant, to be honest. I can't do much. I've got a crayfish in my hand, so what are the boys going to get? What do you got? Oh, you hit hard. Give me a look. Are you bleeding? Just nod down. Oh, I think you've just dented your head. You haven't. No, it's a dent. It's not bleeding yet. Do you see any more under there?
There was two originally. Didn't see any. How deep did that cave go that you stuck your head back for that one?
Oh, it goes ages. Yeah, but they actually are getting to a point where they can't go any further too, hey? Yeah, watch that head of yours when you come back out, eh? Casey's going back in for another shot, but not as big as yours, Jax. But still, I think that's my first ever just full-on hand one. Like I've shot them and then they've escaped and I've grabbed them by my hand that way, but I've never just gone in without a gun. that's awesome. It's very cool. It's actually quite relaxing. It is a little bit eerie when you go in there, but because there's not really many places to pop up for air and breathe. Yeah, you're sort of, where can I get my next breath of air from? Especially when I got murked up earlier, that was pretty full on, eh? You're sort of looking left and right and wondering which way I was out. Okay, see?
Any more?
Yeah. Get under there, Jax. Bring out a third.
You just got to stick your arm right up in under the hole. Look where it's all murky and just stick your arm in as far as you can.
Hey, look out for the moray eel too. Good. Hey, good luck. All right, now Jax is going to go into the abyss now. Side by side, Casey. Yeah. Oh, life is good. Amy is going to be so happy if we've got all these crayfish now. Look at this, you could just sit in here for hours like this, couldn't you? It's so nice. What a honey hole indeed. Not something you want to hit very often, but I think probably don't hit this again for a long time. Otherwise
it's looking good.
A third crayfish.
Cheers, boys.
Yeah, cheers with the crayfish. Hey, what do you reckon? I think we got enough.
Yeah.
Guys, oh, it's been a blast. Let's get out of here. I reckon. Yeah, you've got me.
Yeah. I think Jax might as well, you know.
Nah, I think we'll measure him when we get back to the boat. Woohoo! Water? You are kidding me! You are kidding me! Crayfish for days! They're like all that borderline, just like that tasty size.
Yeah.
Alright, no more crayfish, that's enough, no more. he just comes walking around the side of the rock ledge just here. What the? I've never seen anything like this. Oh, let's get him in the boat. Okay. Words just can't quite explain what just happened. You're just gonna have to watch the video. You're gonna like this. Here we go. Happy diver.
Very happy.
Happy diver. And here we go. Crayfish. Just on the boat. Look at that. We just went into a cave, grabbed a cray each and swam back out with our bare hands. Or with gloves on, obviously. And then when I got back out, there's just one marching out in the open, so why not get another one? There's a lot more. There is so many more crayfish in that cave. We're not going back in, and I will not hit that cave for at least 6 to 12 months. So it's not like me to destroy an area. If you do take too many, then that destroys especially families and spots. So I know we did take a lot of crayfish out of that one spot, but I won't go back there for 6 to 12 months, no doubt. And we need crayfish at home. Anyway, we're going to get all these bad boys into the icebox and we're going to move around the corner we're not seeing many trout. Like, we've got a couple, but we're not seeing many trout. So we're going to avoid crayfish like the plague now, and we're just going to target trout. All right, see you around the corner. There you go. Crayfish, 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 crayfish. And there's another 4 in the icebox. Let's go, let's get around the corner, let's catch another fish. All right, we've come around the corner now, still on the same island. Let's see if we can find some fish, that'd be really good. We've only got 3 fish in the icebox so far, but just have a look at this water. That clarity, it is pristine, and I've lived up here for a long time. It's only a couple of days a year you can actually get water quality like this around the island. So to see this sort of water quality is, we're diving places that we don't generally get to or get to see. So this is good. Let's get out there and see what else we can find. Another trout for Sean. I'll take you back to the boat. Happy days. Yeah, maybe going a little bit closer. Woohoo, finally got another trout for the day. I'll just show you a little look at him, and then I'm going to drive the boat further up and find the boys again. They're swimming that way somewhere, and they ain't coming back till they find something. Anyway, here's that trout where he landed when I threw him in the boat. Beautiful little fish. We are keeping a lot today because, well, we want meat. So he's going in the icebox. Happy days. All right, let's go find the boys. Anchor's up. Move up about 100 meters and put the anchor down and jump back in and join the team. I can see him up here in the distance. They're actually out pretty deep too. That water clarity is just giving us that option to actually get out a lot deeper. So, yeah, we got a lot of ground that we can actually explore and spear. There they are, they're just over there. So I've located the boys. I'll chuck that anchor back down and off we go again. See what we can find this time. 10 more trout would be just perfect. All right, that's good enough. Here they are. I don't know if you can see that on the GoPro, but that's the guys just out there. I've just come inside them, so I'm well and truly away from them with the boat. And down goes the anchor. We don't have much wind today because all the storms are gone. I actually think we probably could have stayed at the reef this morning, but those storms, it just got a little bit too sketchy. So anyway, don't need much chain out and I'm getting back in. Let's go. Here's Casey. See his head. Oh, yep. And Jack's just popped up too. All right, time to go and get another one. Guess what? Massive crayfish under the rock clip just over here. I think I have to use the gun for it. Casey's got a trout and I've just found what looks to be a very big crayfish. I'm not going under with my hands. I'm going to unload one of the rubbers on the 1400 spear gun because I left my cray puncher back in the boat, and I'm going to shoot it because it's a good crayfish. Anyway, let's go see what we can do. Clean missed it. It's a big cray too. I'm gonna go under with my hands. Hey, it's deep now. I've got to have a go. Damn, I can't believe I missed it. Just keep him off me whilst I have a little look at them. Don't bomb here. Thank you. Bloody sharks. That shark's getting a bit flighty, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not leaving us alone either.
You got me covered again? He's a bit scary, that one. He's actually quite flighty. Bit difficult to access, but I might be able to push him back up the other way. He's a good cray. He's a really good cray. Man, that's one persistent shark. You just don't let him bite me. I'm going in. Jeez. Yeah. This murky water's not helping with that.
That was great, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm gonna go and watch my legs. In a complicated place to get. Very. He's a big reefy, eh? I'll load back up and shoot him. We can go back to the boat now. The shark's back again. Oh. Hey, do you want to go into the shallows and we'll swim back to the boat? It's just so murky, you can't see him till he's on you.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. We got a bit shallow, eh? Got Jack's in the boat right now. Trout going up to Jack's right now. Sorry, there's water splashing in my mouth. Hope that shark didn't follow us. He was getting a bit aggro. Do you want to grab that trout? Beautiful. And can I pass you up this crayfish too, Jax? Oh, it's on a spear. It's on a spear. Yeah, I did it the weak way. Woohoo! All right, I'm getting in. Alrighty, after that shark was, well, not leaving Casey and I alone when I was getting that big crayfish before, we've decided to move one more time. This will be our final dive for today. Then we got to get home, wash the boat, clean the fish. Whew, all the work begins when we get home. So, last dive, let's go up with a bang. Big trout, that's what I want. Got him. I'll be back. Another good trout. They're not big, but they're legal fish and they'll taste great. Now just gonna get this over the side of this boat. Oh, in the boat you go. All right, climb in. Woo! Good trout. Hold him up for me, would you? Yes. Nice job, Casey. Still, you got him. There's Casey's trout he just got. Beautiful. Let's try and get one more, guys. One more. Cracking Jack! I can't believe it wasn't there to video. Oh, look at that!
You swam right up.
Oh, oh, beautiful! Oh, let's see if there's an even bigger one. Nice job! How's that? Batwing oyster and coral trout for dinner. Woohoo! Mixed in with 9 crayfish. What a day. Alrighty, we're back in the boat and that's it for the day. But you can't argue considering we went out and it was, well, those thunderstorms at the reef this morning, they weren't nice. So we ran, we came to the islands and we did well. So Casey's holding up his jack. That is well and truly over 50 centimeters. That's always good to shoot with a spear gun. That's good, Jack. And batwing oyster, which I just harvested from our batwing oyster tree, which I harvested like once a year, get 1 or 2 off it, and they're always there next time I go back. Actually quite nice. If you've never tried them, they're not bad at all. And anyway, Jack's here with nice coral trout and another batwing oyster. Yummo. And the icebox. I don't need to go much closer. We got quite a bit of meat, so I'll be throwing fish back for quite some time after this trip because, well, freezer's full again. Alright, thanks guys, I hope you like this and I'll see you next time I have time to make another video. Alright, ciao.